Kurt, welcome.
Thanks, Michael. I'm happy to be here.
You obviously do a lot in private markets, so we'd love for you to share some background on that.
I'm our Chief Investment Officer, and MAI is a registered investment advisor where we serve clients ranging from mass-affluent all the way up to billion-dollar type families.
You have about 30 billion of AUM. You have, like you say, mass-affluent all the way up to ultra-high net worth. So how do you think about building and constructing portfolios in private markets to meet all of your clients' needs?
Private markets are fully integrated into our investment allocation framework. We break the alternatives world up into three main segments. We have income alternatives, where you're trying to help solve an income need within a portfolio, and we tend to see those powered by credit risk and duration risk. We have growth alternatives, where you're investing to try to beat the returns available in public markets. Things like private equity and venture capital, you're still taking on equity risk, like public equities. And then we have real asset alternatives, or those asset classes that have shown the ability over an extended period of time to help protect a portfolio against inflation. So there you're going to have assets like real estate and infrastructure and commodities.
How have you thought about navigating private markets? There's obviously been a lot of innovation as it's come to structure, it's come to firms.
We are looking for solutions for all of our clients. And for each asset class, we want to provide the best exposure that we can. And the proliferation or the innovation that's occurring within private markets is allowing us to provide value-add solutions to clients who, if we were having this conversation maybe just 5 years ago, they wouldn't exist. And so that's allowing us to produce better portfolios and drive better outcomes for our clients.
Do you think about customizing solutions for your clients? How do you think about that? But also with 30 billion of assets, how do you do that at scale?
Yeah, given our scale, we're seeing coming through our doors north of 1,000 opportunities a year. We're going to dig in on somewhere between 150 to 200, and then we're going to come out with firm-wide recommendations, high conviction ideas of around 5 to 7 per annum. And by really focusing that funnel down and coming up with higher conviction ideas, that allows us then to go deep on the research as well as on the education piece. I think it's extremely important when you're thinking about alternative assets, private markets, you're dealing with more complexity. You need to make sure that the advisor understands how it fits within a portfolio, and not just how it fits in a portfolio, but also the client experience considerations.
How do you go about educating both the advisor and the client?
We spend a lot of time on it. So our investment team is going to go through a pretty institutional process. We're putting together kind of the full-scale memo, taking it before our alternatives committee, which has almost 20 people on it, and then approving it for use on our platform. From there, we hold an information session for all of our advisors. We're big believers of the people matter, the structure, any nuances to it, and then how it fits in a portfolio.
How has technology evolved to a place where you can actually impact your entire client base and do private markets in the way that you want to do it?
So we did a solution a few years back now where we had nearly 1,000 investors join. And so we had 1,000 sets of subscription documents have to be done. And that was an enormous strain on our staff. And so we set out to find what we believe the best-in-class solution would be to help us not only on that kind of onboarding, that subscription document, but kind of full cycle alternatives experience. We decided that iCapital was that solution to help us make more efficient.
Why is that so critical to helping you continue to build and grow your business in private markets?
So iCapital provides us a technology solution that will allow us to scale, and it will allow us to scale and operate more efficiently existing funds. So we're transferring over $1 billion plus of assets onto the iCapital platform. And we are excited to kind of achieve that efficiency. It's going to free us up to do what we come to work every day to do, and that's really to take care of our clients. Our mission is to take care of our clients first, and by having this iCapital technology solution, it's going to let us focus on our time, on my investment team's time, on finding value-add solutions rather than worrying about fund administration, which is absolutely necessary, but probably not the highest and best use of our time.
Balancing that element of customization with scale, that's what private markets is all about.